Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? So, we are partway through, we've got 7 years left on our 15-year objective and we need to make 5 million. We're just over halfway at 2.6, so we're sort of on target because hopefully in the second half we'll be making a little bit more money than we've been making in the first half. We've got our production lines here all running. Well, at the moment it's all paused. And if you remember, we were analysing the item that's coming off of this line to try and see what the optimum point was on here. We cannot upgrade past the liver disease and we cannot remove the induces nightmares. So we want to let that play and carry on because hopefully we'll be able to get the ideal drug on here. I'm not sure what strength we've got to be, but that'll tell us what strength we've got to get it to so that we can combat the liver disease and hopefully not induce too many nightmares. Because the last thing you want while you've got liver disease is nightmares about your liver disease. Yes.
Analysis complete.
Analysis complete. What do we got? Hang on. Let's just pause that. Oh, that's the causes pins and needles. Right. Let's carry on. We got research over here, and we will go to that as soon as this analysis is done.
Analysis complete.
There we go. And is that telling us what we... Yes, right. Combats liver disease is the bottom point there. So, okay. And if I click on it again, go to a different one. Go to here. Right, there. Now it's lit up. So it's one below that. So we're on 7 and we need to get it to 16. So this one here, we will sell that little beauty there. And we'll sell that one. So we need to go from 7 up to 16. Now, our advanced... auxiliary, no, our basics. We have the cryogenic condenser, which doubles the concentration, and we have the autoclave. We're on 7, we want to go up to 16, so if we go for the cryogenic condenser, unfortunately that's a process time of 2, so we'd have to split the line and do that twice. Or we can just do this one, and put a couple of these in succession. So if I take one of those, and I put that one right there, I'll put another one there, that's 2 in succession, and I run the belts off of them onto there, so that goes up 6 points, and we want to go from 7 up to 16, so we actually need to go up 9 points, so one more of those, so 3 of these in a line, which is cheaper than having the cryogenic condenser option. I go there, another belt, run into there, and then I should hopefully be able to run into some pill makers down here, 2 pill printers. We'll put one there and one there. And now I'll go for belts. I'll run a belt out there, and from here we go all the way around, and another belt onto there. Right, let's press play. Oh, before we do that, let's just have a look over here. So we've got 5 scientists available. I'd like to get the chromatograph and the ultraviolet curer, and I'd like to go up to the atomic sequencer and the hadron collider, but that one's going to need 6 scientists. I can't really afford another scientist at the moment. We're losing money, so what I'm going to do is planning permission and advanced construction techniques makes expanding the factory and building new machines cheaper, and we get it all in 3 months. It'll also, we've got 1 scientist which will enable us to increase some points here. Now running these machines, we can make them cheaper. This one, if I give it 4 points, it'll increase the value of the pill, so the pill bonus goes from 26 up to 29 there. So that gives us, at the moment, on that one, at the moment we get an extra £29 per pill. So that just increases the value ever so slightly. Process cost £20, increases combined value by 29. So overall, that will just increase things ever so slightly. And in 3 months' time, our machines will all be a little bit cheaper. So we'll let this all run. Watch our profits. Actually, we're watching our profits sink at the moment, and hopefully once this pill starts going out, we'll start making a little bit of money. Remember, one of our valuable ones got patented, and so we had to change that one. So we're kind of struggling to make a bit of money at the moment. The extra scientists aren't
has
helping.
released a new product.
Right, they got a new expedite happiness increaser. Well, that would be a depression item, an anti-depression item. Let's have a look at this. Right, that is perfect. That's the perfect strength there. And we're 1 point below the maximum strength for...
a competitor has released a new product.
Another new product. Bowel Problems Buster. Right. That one's coming through.
Product name required.
There's our pill. Right. Frithgar Liver Disease Relief. Okay, we'll name that one. That one's going out the door. And now if I add in another belt there, hopefully Are both moving together? Yes. Nicely synced up. There we go.
Product name required.
Oh, we got another product over here. What's this one? Soothes rash, narrows pupils. I can't really remove that one. I forgot that I hadn't actually gotten as far as this one. Ah, these have gone out of sync. So why has that one changed? Oh, it's because we changed the strength of it, didn't we? Yes, that's what happened. We just altered the strength to bring the strength to absolute maximum. It does narrow the pupils, but we can't remove that side effect, unfortunately. But it's right at the opposite end, so hopefully it'll make it a bit more... Ooh, restores hair. That needs a sequencer. So if we have a look in the research, these are all going... Look at our money now. £270 per day profit coming in. Now that's what we're talking about. That is what we want. So let's go to our research, and those are coming along quite nicely. We've got another point here. I could upgrade the evaporator. That will make that one a little bit cheaper, or the dissolver. We use both of them. I think we use more dissolvers when we do evaporators. So let's run that one a moment. The shaker, we also want to increase that one because we've got 4 of those, remember. We do have a cryogenic condenser. But we don't use it very much. Oh, and the centrifuge. We want to try the centrifuge. We're not really sure how that one's going to work. Let's just have a look at what we got here. We got the soothes rash. Minus 138. What? Hang on a minute. Right, let's go to the soothes rash section. Let's have a look here.
New world
that
event.
says plus 70. I'm not really sure why it's minus 178. I'm not liking that. World event. Demand for some kind of appetite suppressant is surging. Cures. Have a look at our cures. Psychological. Combats ADHD, antidepressant, treats bipolar. Well, we can't do that one yet. Cures hypertension, treats diabetes. I'm guessing that one goes on a bit further. So we go through, because we treat diabetes. No one's doing that at the moment. But remember that we didn't want to bring that one in because of the drug, the item that it comes from. It's quite expensive. But I think that's going to be our next one. We'll go for treats diabetes, then the hyperthyroidism, and whatever goes on after that. So we angina. Oh, hypertension, angina, and I'm guessing alleviates and antihistamines. Ooh, decisions. Right, so our money's going up anyway. We do need to let it increase for a little bit before we go any further. Let's go and have a look at our company. This one is still losing money. Soothes rash, narrows pupils. Oh, that's because it's 0 now. We're not selling any in the month because we got another one. We got another Soothes rash reliever. Oh, the Zit Crusher. Yeah, we upgraded it, didn't we, to the acne one. So let's just remove that one. We don't like those red numbers on there. And then we got another one up here. This one here, we don't mix it one anymore because it was under patent. So we'll remove that one. Right, so we're doing well with those. Research, how are you guys doing? Come along. Right, 92. They've got 8 days left. Once they're done, I think we can then employ another scientist. And we can do this one up here. That's going to take 8 months. And then we can get the chromatograph. And I also want to play around with the centrifuge. I don't know how this is going to work yet, because I haven't looked at it at all. I think I did say I was going to, and I apologise that I haven't. We will look at it together now. Right, we've got 2 upgrades there. I need another scientist, so that's 180 a day, so that I can get the specialist processing. That'll be ready in 8 months' time. I'm not getting any new ingredients yet. Maybe I should hire an explorer so that I can... I mean, that takes 4 there. But if I hire an explorer, I could at least start bringing some of these costs down. Not sure what I want to do next, to be honest. I know that having a look at this centrifuge would be quite interesting. It swaps the effects between 2 ingredients, but then you have 2 outputs at the same time. And it's how we use the 2 outputs. Because I suspect that you've got to have both outputs going out in order to have any kind of effect with it, to make it work. I could bring 2 in here and just experiment. I'm not going to open up that bit of the factory because I just don't want to, quite frankly. This one here, this room here, this seems to be the kind of ideal one to do. But let's, first of all, before I do that, I want to go to the company. And I want to have a look at the drugs that we got here. Right, so these are all off patent. The combats ADHD. This one here, the anti-seizure, this is the one that seems to be making us a decent bit of money. There's an A-rated drug. I mean, these 3 are A-rated drugs. These 2, because of the side effects, are... Yeah, 324 spots avoided with 397 pills. So these 2 are really good. This one, not so much because of the nightmares. And... Oh yeah, we got encourages anxiety and induces nightmares, but we wanted to upgrade from combats liver disease at some point. So we won't worry about that one for a minute. Let's have a look at... Go back for the anti-seizure. This one's off patent. How do I do a patent? I can't remember now. Oh, you can patent this product. Click to bring up the patent dialog. Right, so once it goes off patent, no one else can patent it afterwards. So it's one patent and that's it. It's done. So, we ought to think about patenting some of these then. So, I could... A drafting period of 3 months, and it lasts for 12 months. But then, anybody can do it, and they can't stop us from doing it. And that's the important bit. So, if I... 20,000. Let's draft that one. And then this one here, that prevents acne. That's our new one. That's already a B+. Because the pupils narrowed, I don't think they class that as like a major issue. So, that drug is doing as well. This one's gone up to a C. Although we have anxiety and nightmares. Let's just go back and have a look at the liver disease one a minute. Where's this one going out the door? This one here is our Zit Crusher. This one here is our liver disease. So we have that one we could remove. Oh yeah, that one. It took a lot to remove. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a moment. We might be able to do that. Here... Pre-requirements is 3 to 4. Prerequisites. Pre-requirements. 3 to 4. At the moment, on this point, it's at a 7. So if we reduced it down 1 machine, we could add in 2 machines. We might be able to remove one of the side effects from this drug. We got enough money to do it. Right, let's just remove this stuff from here a minute. This one we will move. I'll put that one there like that. Remove those. This one I'll move. And if he goes there... Take that one out, that one out, that one out. And then this one move... That one can go there. So, to get from here, I need to drop it down 3 points. To get to a number 4, I can remove that one. Ah, I see. Right, that one removes with a dissolver. That one removes with that. So if I drop it down with the agglomerator, it's not that I don't need to. No, it's not the pins and needles. I don't need to worry about that because that one's out of range. It's the encourages anxiety that we want to get rid of. We can't remove the nightmares, but the anxiety one we can remove. We cannot upgrade past the liver disease point. So to remove that one, we need to get it to a 5. So we've got to drop it 2. So we need. Let's go just for 3. The ionizer. We'll put an ionizer in here. That one will go right there. Then once it comes out of this one, it'll go straight into another agglomerator, which will effectively remove the side effect and put it back to how it was. So we do that. There, there, out of there, and onto there. Right. Press play. So now it will run through here, the ionizer. That will drop it down to the correct strength for removing that one. It will then run through here. And encourages anxiety is gone. And it's gone back up to a 7. We don't need to worry about the pins and needles because when it's actually in operation, that isn't going to be an issue at all. So we're down to 97 on here. What's this one doing? That's coming back up. That's up to a 13. Another... Oh, it should be right. Yeah, 16 is what we want. I thought it was 17 for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it was 17. So that one will come back up. There we go. It's off the pins and needles. That's not going to be an issue. We cannot remove the induces nightmares side effect. So we have combats liver disease. but without the side effect that we had previously. Which is a good thing. That is a very good thing. So we've got a new drug coming out here. I'm going to remove that belt so that I can sync these up in a minute. Go on. Go on. Go on, you can do it. Why is it doing that? Ah, because they were both full. I didn't like it. Liver troublies. Right, that'll run out the door. These are now out of sync, so I'm going to remove that one. I know I just got rid of an expensive drug there for no apparent reason. So let's put that belt back in, and hopefully they will run together. No. What? They've gone out of sync. Oh, no, they're syncing up again. There we go. Oh, no. All right, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to lose too much money if I keep trying to do that. So that's 481, 214 profit for each one. So I go back to the company, and combats liver disease. I'm not trying to patent that one. It's this one here that I want to patent. It's our new drug that doesn't induce anxiety, because that's what's holding that one back. This one is just the nightmares. So this one we're no longer selling. That's gone. This one here I will do a patent for. So we're now only down to 16,000, but the money is going to start coming up because of the money we make off of this drug. This one is under patent. That one will soon be patented. The Zit Crusher. Do I want to patent? I can't patent that one at the moment. I don't have the money for it. So let's have a look here. That was the next thing I was going to do, is I was going to try and buy up something here, and I was thinking about trying out our centrifuge, because I haven't used it yet. It swaps effects between the two ingredients. I'm quite curious how that's going to work. So look at our loans. What are we doing? Right, Mac loans. I got 37,000 there. Daily payment of £230. If I take out this loan, I can then repay that one. Let's do that. Right, this one is the expensive one, so I'll repay that one. And that should have saved me £50 a day. I could repay that one as well, which is another £170 a day. Not sure if it's worth it yet, because I kind of need that money. We're up to 160, we're up to 180. Well, let's just let it play a couple of days worth. It might be... I might be better off just... Oh yeah, I was going to try and use a centrifuge to see what I could do with these shakers, to see if I could combine the ingredients differently rather than having to use a string of shakers. But I think that's going to cost quite a lot of money to experiment with. I want to go back to my cures. The relaxants, antihistamines...
Patent complete.
Oh, I got my own patent. Right, so I have an anti-malarial patent. That means I should hopefully step on the toes of some of my competition. We're doing a combats liver disease. We've got diabetes and hypothyroidism, I was thinking of. Hypertension and angina. And what do we got up here? Combats ADHD, bipolar. That's what we were looking at. Oh, it restores hair. That was the next one, but we don't have the sequencer yet, the atomic sequencer. This one here, we've got the anti-malarial. We can't go any higher. We can't go any higher with that one. I want to try one of these. So the hypertension or the diabetes. So this one here, no one is making it. This one here, no one is making it. Angina, no one's making it. And thyroidism, no one's making it. Well, this one seems to have a higher demand than these two. So we'll have a look at diabetes and hypertension. We want to have a look in our drugs and see what we got. Well, this one's diabetes. I know that we bring that one in. This one here, we don't actually import. So this is the hypertension one. Go here. Hypertension is the one in the blood, and then that one. So it might actually be better if we bring in the hypertension one, because no one else is doing that at the moment. Or the angina one. We could make a little bit of money out of this. So let's go back to our production lines. And we will buy this one. And we will buy this one for a start. So we want to bring in a drug here, which is the relieves hypertension. So we want to import this one here. That's going to come in there. So first of all, to just do a simple hypertension one, if we remove that with that'll remove the breathing difficulties. We want to... No, we can't remove the dry mouth. So I would say that we want to, first of all, before we do anything else, put down a belt to bring it in. Then go to auxiliary and bring in the analyzer. Put that one on there and let it just have a look and see what's in that drug. So that one will run and we'll just generate a little bit more profit while it's doing it. And let's just go and have a look at our research. That's what I was wanting to look at. That's got 2 months left. So then we can get the chromatograph and the ultraviolet curer. Then the atomic sequencer and hadron collider. Now, the sequencer is something that we need for the hair loss treatment, which I don't think anyone else is doing it, so that's going to be something that's really valuable. The chromatograph is another one that one of our drugs needs that chromatograph. I can't remember which one. It's not that one.
New world event.
That needs a sequencer. Demand for female contraception is rising. Well, we're not going to do that one.
Patent complete.
We have another patent. Brilliant. Combats liver disease and induces nightmares. Okay, so that's all ours. The antidepressant combats ADHD if you upgrade it. I think we changed that for a reason. What's this one up here? Headache Stomper. We upgrade to anti-seizure, but did the anti-seizure one, is that the one that got patented? Which one was...
Analysis complete.
Oh, we make the anti-seizure on a different line. Right, that one, oh, dry mouth is number 2. Right, okay. Zit Crusher. So we have the anti-seizure, that's off patent, so we don't need to worry about that one. That one's selling quite nicely. Our liver disease is up to a B. This one here is up to a B+. We're doing quite well with those drugs. And we're still making a decent bit of profit. This is the one here. Oh, this is the malaria one.
Analysis complete.
To upgrade this one, we need the chromatograph and a 5-point catalyst. I think we have a 5-point catalyst. Right, that's the very bottom one. So relieves hypertension is the very bottom one, so let's just press pause. I'm going to use this one a bit later on, so I'll just drop it down there for a minute. Now, the problem is, dry mouth is a 9 for max strength, so we'd like to remove the breathing difficulties. We need to upgrade it by 1 point, and then we need to remove the effect with the agglomerator. So we'll go for the evaporator to increase the concentration by 1 point. Put that. We can't put that one there. I'll put that one there like that, and remove that belt, and put it into there. Then I want an agglomerator, which also increases the concentration, which isn't great because then we've got to drop it back down again. Put that one there. And then the optimum strength is a 9. So I've got to drop it back down quite a few points. Let's just press play and let that go through. There we go. So I need a few ionizers. And I'm not sure that this is actually going to be profitable. I think we're going to end up losing money on this, because we're going to have to use these 3 ionizers like this. Put that one there. That into there, and that one into there. So we've removed one of the side effects, the breathing difficulties, although that is a 3-point catalyst. Comes up to here. So far we're losing £107 on it. That one will come up. We need to drop down 2 more points, so we need 2 more machines. That one is going to be a pair of dissolvers. Now, I want to try and get it so that I can put 2 pill printers there so that they can run out that door. How can I do this? I'll tell you what, if I put in the pill printers first, if I put them 1 there and 1 there, and I know that the belts have got to run round there and like that, so now I can put those 2 like that and that one out that door. So now I've got to put in 2 dissolvers, and I've got another line up and running. I'm not sure if this line is actually going to be profitable or not, because oh, it's got to go that way round. And then that one needs to go back.
Research complete.
There. That one's going to have to move as well. He's going to move back there like that, so that the belt can come out of here. Oops. Belt's got to go there, and then that way. Like that. Round into there, and onto there. Right, so we have our drug. I've just about run out of time, so I got research there. I'll let that just run through a second. I'll go to the research. So we got the specialist processing. I need 7 for the chromatograph and 8 for the ultraviolet curer. 10? 10? What? I need the sequencer. Right, well, I need a chromatograph, so that's going to be the first one. So I've got to hire yet another scientist, and that's going to be another 9 months before that one's ready.
A competitor has released a new product.
Right, they're on a new product, cooperative histamine crusher. Right, that's an antihistamine drug. This one here is hypertension drug. So, current profit minus 106. This is going to come out here now. I am running out of time. As soon as this drug goes out the door, I will say goodbye, and we will carry on next time. We are getting ever closer. We're going to get some of our... We've got 5 years remaining.
Product name required.
Product name required. Right. This one is blood pressure helper. Name. And out you go. So, this one's going out the door. Current profit minus 97. Okay, that's not good. That's really not good. We don't want to be losing money on our drugs. So, I'm going to have to do something about that. So that's only giving us 112, and the raw material and the processing costs, it really isn't worth it, especially removing that side effect. Possibly if I was to chop out some of this and just go through... I'm not sure. To upgrade, we need 0 to 6 and an ionizer to treat angina. This one here... this one, right, so if I just dropped it down with this one, instead of putting that one in, just went through a couple of these, the amount of side effects, I don't think it's going to be worth it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will get back to this next time. We're not going to bother with this drug. We're going to upgrade it. The others are doing well. So, we'll carry on with this, and we'll see what new machines that we can get in and use, because I do really want to try out this centrifuge, just to see what it'll do. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye, and see you later.